Production can't afford that song.
No, you're right.
You'd never expect Nick Fury to be the one making others break, but in Far From Home, one of his over-the-top outbursts had Tom Holland laughing almost immediately. If it had made the final cut, it could have easily been the funniest moment in the entire film.
Why me?
Because I want you to stop by that Chinese West Indian place, Wings and Tings, and pick us up some food before you come back. Now take it!
In Snakes on a Plane, the iconic "I have had it" line wasn't even in the original script. It actually came from a parody made before the film's release. And honestly, the entire movie feels like it exists just to build up to Jackson delivering that one line.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Messing up a take might slide with other actors, but it definitely doesn't with Jackson, and Kobe Smulders learned that the hard way when she tried to laugh it off and talk her way through it.
We need to link all 3 carriers for this to work. I got confused with my eyeline. I think I looked directly into camera.
I don't care. You just forgot the line. Now you're trying to make up some other shit. What was that
No,
the last?
Jackson has built an entire career on cursing with precision and commitment, so finding out Jonah Hill, someone who came decades later, beat him at his own game really hit differently, and his denial just couldn't have been any funnier.
There's a list of someone who said the most swear words in movie history.
Who won?
It's not you. It's Jonah Hill.
That's some bull. I mean, that's
In Pulp Fiction, the moment where Jules suddenly flips the table wasn't in the script. Jackson improvised it on the spot. Frank Whaley's startled reaction was completely genuine, but he stayed in character and kept the scene going.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
In The Other Guys, pairing Jackson's cool, no-nonsense attitude with Farrell's goofiness was basically a recipe for chaos. Every time they shared a scene, it felt like things quickly got onto the verge of falling apart, and in the funniest way possible.
Keep your mouth shut. If I want you to talk, I will run my arm up your ass and work your mouth. You got that? And if I see this picture on your MySpace page, when they Google ass whooping, it's gonna be me.
There's always that one guy who gets clowned in every group and ends up being a walking punchline for half the jokes. And this time, it was Kevin Hart who got hilariously trolled by Jackson for not paying restaurant bills.
To pick up the bill at a cast dinner.
It's not him. It ain't Kevin.
What do you mean?
T-Rex.
Kevin does.
Yeah, Kevin's like
T-Rex when the bill comes.
Yeah, it's a short arm.
quite.
I can't reach it. I can't reach that.
Samuel L. became one of the rare guests to drop an F-bomb on Saturday Night Live during the What Up With That sketch in season 38.
Samuel L. Jackson. Man, hey! Come on, Sam. It's some bullshit. Come on now. That costs money.
The slip wasn't planned. Kenan Thompson was supposed to cut him off mid-line, but he misread the cue card and missed his timing, letting the full word slip through live.
Samuel L. Jackson. Man, hey!
In SWAT, there are plenty of flashy training montages, with Jackson pushing Michelle's character to join his team. But there was also a pretty awkward moment that later got cut, where he walks in at just the wrong time and somehow still remains completely focused on his training.
On those headshots, you always want to hit the vermilion line after you finish that.
Kinda constipated.
I knew you wouldn't miss a beat. I said you won't miss a boogie.
In Captain Marvel, one of Nick Fury's funniest moments was completely improvised by Jackson. When examining the dead Skrull, Fury lifts its eyelid to take a peek, something that wasn't in the script.
They're ugly bastards, aren't they?
In Return of Xander Cage, Jackson's character tries recruiting Neymar Jr. when they're dramatically interrupted by a thief. But something similar actually happened behind the scenes when a customer casually walked into a restaurant set and ended up in a real-life scuffle while the cameras were still rolling.
Because soldiers are built to take orders and fight wars. But we, my friend, are not at war. They're at war behind us. Who that? Who that?
The last thing you'd ever want to do is goof up when Jackson is around. He's usually way too cold for those things, but on the set of Sphere, Dustin Hoffman somehow managed to get laughs out of even Jackson's dead serious persona.
I was doing a movie with Dustin Hoffman, and in the middle of the shot, Dustin just stops and goes, wait, cut. Sam, I saw you. I said, you saw me what? I saw you say to yourself, oh my God, That's Dustin Hoffman.
Jackson might not be a full-on tech wizard, but after running S.H.I.E.L.D. for years, he picked up enough tricks to casually outplay a fast-talking FBI agent and all his tech talk in Shaft.
Like they got the same exact thing going for the elevators and the lobby. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a loop.
Same thing going. That don't sound like no fucking high-tech talk to me. This motherfucker's supposed to be a high-tech FBI, IT man. He talking about the same thing. Learn your lines, bitch!
People might break when they accidentally forget or flub their lines, but with Jackson, it's a whole different story. And in Age of Ultron, he just turns it into a completely unhinged and downright hilarious rant instead.
Why am I going over here?
To see him on the thing and tell him,
But why did I do that?
don't be going all stealth mode,
didn't-
we can't see you.
The world is bigger than this.
Bitch, please!
During Kong's release, while Warner Brothers was rolling out a super polished, big-budget marketing campaign, there was Jackson on the side, basically nuking the whole thing with one tweet, packed with more trolling and profanity than the film's entire script.
But I can't read what you wrote on Facebook, but I thought maybe if you would like to...
oh, why is this motherfucking Kong Island movie all up in my shot?
There you go, yeah.
Having a scene you've worked hours on get completely ruined by a phone can annoy anyone, and with Jackson and Shaft, you just know the atmosphere was bound to get intense. Luckily, the culprit stayed unknown, otherwise things might have gotten very uncomfortable.
Kids gotta leave. I think it's gonna take me straight to Gordito. Whose fucking phone is that? Answer the motherfucker!
Tom Holland's tendency to break character is already off the charts, so pairing him with Jackson's intense energy in Far From Home basically guaranteed some hilarious on-set chaos.
We're almost there. Shut the thing on my line.
In Spider-Man Far From Home, when Peter Parker hesitates to take on a mission from Nick Fury, claiming he's just a friendly neighborhood superhero, Fury responds with the memorable line,
I mean, I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, sir.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
This was actually improvised by Jackson, who added extra words to make it even more impactful.
Okay, I understand.
When it comes to breaking character, Samuel L. is usually the last person you'd expect to crack, but during the rooftop jump scene in The Other Guys, Dwayne Johnson completely flipped the script with a perfectly timed prank.
Tuck and roll when you hit.
Oops.
Hamburgers, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Most actors show up to auditions with notes and rehearsals, but Jackson walked in with a hamburger, a bad mood, and zero effort to hide it. And Tarantino liked the vibe so much, he recreated the whole thing into one of the film's most iconic moments.
This is a tasty burger.
Remember how many times Jackson had enough of those infamous snakes on the plane? Well, turns out even behind the scenes, he was constantly on edge, especially when one of the crew accidentally ended up soaking him mid-shoot.
What about this?
Okay. You. I was about to use the C word there. You cute actress, you.